Hi, my name is Colbert and let's start with Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. This is a legendary game and this deal is the best version of it possible. Pack contains many DLCs like Dead Money, Honest Hearts, Old World Blues, Lonesome Road and so on. So basically, if you played the game when it initially came out or never tried it, this version is the best way to experience Fallout New Vegas. Keep in mind that this is one of the best Fallout games ever created. You know, including classic games and new, Fallout New Vegas outshines them all like an exploding star outshines, you know, a pile of garbage under your desk. Well, this metaphor may be too harsh, I admit it, other Fallout games are good as well, but everyone who played New Vegas is talking quite unanimously about its greatness. Its glorious, ever-shining greatness.
You are a fan.
No, I'm not, shut up! Game was created by Obsidian, the same guys who made Fallout clone The Outer Worlds, and now are probably making an Elder Scrolls clone named Avowed. Serious people made this serious game, and this price is kinda friendly. Not like all the inhabitants of the desert you will encounter in-game. Anyway, you'll find all the links of all the games on this list in the description below. Gamedec Definitive Edition. This is a single-player, non-combat cyberpunk RPG. You are a game detective who solves crimes inside virtual worlds by using your wits to gather information from your witnesses and suspects. Also get to the bottom of deceptive schemes, save lives and investigate the relationship between virtual worlds and their inhabitants. The game continually adapts to your choices and never judges. Sounds a bit like Disco Elysium, and that's a great thing. Although keep in mind that here you will not find any battles and no fighting is available. Also, if you are in doubt, you can download and play Gamedec demo absolutely free. Heroes of Might and Magic 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you ever wanted to have a collection of legendary Heroes games, this is your chance to obtain it because they are cheaper than ever. But if you just want modern experience, I do recommend buying Heroes of Might and Magic free, upgrading it with HD mod, installing Horn of the Abyss expansion, which is free, and then playing the game like you have never played it ever before. New monsters, new artifacts, new heroes, and even new towns await you here. If you are in doubt or not sure how to install all these goodies, you can find a video in my channel named Heroes of Might and Magic Free Modding Guide. It's an easy to understand tutorial and you will be able to play multiplayer as well. And yeah, there are plenty of players online. Homeworld Remastered Collection. While we wait for Homeworld 3 release next year, we can enjoy upgraded versions of old good games. Pack includes both first and second remastered Homeworld games and Homeworld Remastered multiplayer. I don't know if someone actually plays it, but after every sale there should be at least a few people who can humiliate you in 1 versus 1 battle. I played classic Homeworld some 20 years ago and I can still remember the wonderful soundtrack this game provides. Absolutely 11 out of 10. The atmosphere of this game was literally out of this world. Or, you know, out of this homeworld. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This is a cute castle simulator where you're gonna meet many new friends. Well, those friends are kinda shy, so if you look at them, you die. Exactly this mechanic helped Amnesia conquer the world of video games, and also it made PewDiePie famous. Yes, this is a fact. If you never play the game, be sure to not play it alone. I mean, it's a single-player game, so play it with a crowd behind your back. Everyone will have a great laugh while watching you piss your pants in fear. Also, Amnesia has a great plot, and it's one of the most notable games of the past decade in general. Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition. This classic game has been updated with a 4K interface and a remastered soundtrack, so it was reborn again with a new beautiful body, a thing most of us had in the past, very long time ago. Now I'm kidding, you are beautiful, just not for others. I'm kidding again, come on, you are beautiful, if you are a subscriber I mean. Anyway, don't let the pretty paint job fool you. This is a story-rich tactical RPG with a mind-bending story and a massive world, which features 5,000 pages of dialogues, so there is way less combat and a lot more exploring and reading. People who created this game had a serious writing problem. You know, writing can become an awful illness if not stopped in early stages, so if you see your children writing something all the time, give them away to the orphanage immediately. They are beyond saving anyway. Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. I don't know if there are RPG-loving people left on Earth who haven't tried to play at least one of these games. I personally started with Morrowind, which my father bought on sale in the supermarket. It cost less than a can of beer, and there was a reason for that. The version of the game was Russian, and I don't speak Russian. Well, I can understand a bit, but reading quests in a foreign language in a different alphabet in some fantasy font was not the thing I was willing to do. So I thought to myself, wow, this game is so bad, it's garbage. And I went back to playing Counter-Strike. Few years later I got the English version of Morrowind and a recommendation from a friend, so I installed it again and yeah, it suddenly became the best game I have ever played. Later Oblivion as well, and then Skyrim. I love Elder Scrolls. I literally played these games for years. Skyrim along with The Witcher 3 and StarCraft 2 are the best games I have ever played and I can't recommend them enough. Legend of Grimrock. This title is perfect for those who like dungeon crawling games because Legend of Grimrock is one of the best there is. It has a modern execution but an old school heart. A group of prisoners are sentenced to certain death by exile to the secluded Mount Grimrock for vile crimes they may or may not have committed. I don't know their crimes, but let's assume they're all pedophiles to spice up the lore a bit. So you are in charge of them and you have to travel to ancient crumbled ruins, mysterious shrines and vast underground network of dungeons and mines. If the prisoners wish to make it out alive, they have to overcome all the challenges, form a team and descend through the ominous mountain. Weird West. You'll discover a dark fantasy reimagining of the Wild West where lawmen and gunslingers share the frontier with creepy creatures. You will journey through a story of a group of atypical heroes written into a legend by the decisions you make. Each journey is unique and tailored to the actions taken. A series of high-stakes adventures where everything counts and the world reacts to the choices you make. Each playthrough is unique as the game tailors the story to the player's actions and past choices for an ideal dramatic arc, because you will be faced with brutal choices and consequences that can be undone. Like, you know, when you put too much salt in your potato salad, you can't take it out. Or, you know, like you can't take back all those years you just wasted by not becoming an outstanding penis doctor. Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition. This is the Dragon Age game that is beloved the most, and this version of the game includes all content packs and even Awakening expansion where you will become the commander of the Grey Wardens and embark on a new campaign. You'll fight new enemies, learn new spells and fend off the advancing Darkspawn forces. The main story will take about 40 hours to complete and the expansion will take additional 15 hours of your time. That is a great deal, no doubt. Titan Quest Anniversary Edition. People on GOG are talking that this action RPG game has stunning level design, great monster variety, wide selection of skills, great voice acting and nice music. Also it makes your balls bigger and the amount of content overall is more than satisfying. Well, I'm not completely sure about that balls part, I may have lied here, but everything else is the complete truth. Titan Quest is a great game, one of the most loved by the action RPG community, and you have all my recommendations. Among other action RPG games, Titan Quest is literally like a potato itself in a potato salad. You'll find all the links to all the games in the description below. Just click and explore. GOG has great up to 30 days refund policy, so if you buy a game you don't like, you can always return it and get your money back. Also, on GOG games are DRM free, so it's way friendlier store than Steam or Epic is. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.